And we in, sort of.
Of that song.
I mean, it's a great song. You know,
It really
that was
is.
that
I
was
hum it.
before. Do what? You do hum it? Well,
Not really.
oh, good.
Well, to myself.
I was gonna be. I was a little scared, to be honest.
What were you?
I do too, and that I actually I remember because I actually wrote that, and I shouldn't say write it. I used one of the tools where you can use different sounds, like you pick out your drum beats, you pick out your and
Cool.
I layered all of that and built that in.
Wow.
I don't think I had downloaded Adobe yet, so I think I probably used GarageBand.
That's
on my Mac.
Millions.
7 years later, I mean, it's just rolling in.
It's just rolling in. You're supposed to split that with me.
Oh, I don't know how to split a penny. Hey, every time someone has sent us coffee, I have given you. Speaking of, I wasn't actually, I was thinking about this earlier today when I was getting ready for the podcast. I wasn't going to say anything during this podcast. I was going to wait until the next podcast. But since we're talking about splitting our income, which to this point has been a couple of cups of coffee.
Massive
and I would say that the majority of those couple of cups of coffee have come from our good friend, Mr. Bill Taylor.
Bill Taylor.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Hey,
I'm
Bill.
not sure why I'm ringing the bell, but
I don't know.
Oh, he's bought his coffee, so he's a supporter.
Well, so as I said, I was going to wait till the next episode.
If we played basketball, he'd be an athletic supporter. Okay, come on.
Sorry. Wow.
What?
Wow. Just
Bill is going to appreciate that.
He will.
I know him.
And he is going to listen to this episode the day after we go get coffee here in Nashville.
Yes. Awesome.
Yep. So Bill Taylor, thank you for joining me for a cup of coffee. Yep.
Being a supporter.
And being a supporter. That too.
He's coming to visit you. I didn't catch
Not purposely. He's coming through Nashville. And, I said, we're going to have to go have some coffee.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't you buy him a cup of coffee?
Maybe I will.
I think
you never know.
I think we should change
Only Bill will know.
He will. He will know, but he'll tell us. I think we should change our offer for supporters. Instead of buy us a cup of coffee, maybe buy us a bottle of bourbon. Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, and if you're what did you call it? Flaviar?
Oh boy, that's been a long time since I've been a part of that.
Well, yeah, but it's here. There you go. We've got nice. It's $26.99 if you're what is this black something? Buy with black.
Which is probably that. You know what that reminds me of? Well, if you get into those membership levels, it does. But it reminds me of like the yearly annual fee on some of the credit cards.
Oh God!
I logged into Amex and they want me to, and I've got a platinum. It's a Delta card.
Nice.
With Amex, and I'm going to stop ringing that thing since driving me nuts.
What? Oh, only 7 years later.
I thought, they keep hitting me with a thing that you should upgrade to this card, which is their preferred something or other.
Platinum.
And it is a annual fee. No, I have platinum. This one is it's a blue preferred. I'm not sure.
So you're going backwards.
Take it seriously, so I didn't look because they go back to this one is aluminum. So it's aluminum foil actually.
Yeah.
This one is $450 a year is the annual fee.
Oh yeah.
But you get $300 worth of some upgrade or sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
so
that.
I still have one of those cards. So I have the United card, and that one is almost $600 a year.
Ding.
But
dude, really?
It did get me a lot of perks. Now I will say that I still have it. I still pay. I will probably, once it's done, pay it. It's not paid off right now. It's getting close, but once that's paid off, then I'll probably get rid of it because I don't want that anymore. And I don't fly United much anymore. And when I do fly, in fact, true. I flew this past week, I flew Delta. And normally we've had this discussion multiple times, but my favorite is United. But they don't really, without a lot of layovers or a layover, they don't fly anywhere that I go anymore. because let's face it, I don't travel near as much as I did in my
Right.
previous role.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I do travel, it's usually personal. And if it's for work, like I just did this past week, I'm going places Delta flies direct. So
Mm-hmm.
it just makes more sense.
And
Plus,
that's awesome.
their lounge is much nicer, and they have a lounge here in Nashville.
I do
which I
like
get in with my
their
Amex
lounge.
card.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, and see, that's another one of the other benefits. My card is, as I said, a Delta card. I try to fly them when I can, but I've been defaulting to direct flights, as you said.
Yeah.
If
It's just
it's a
easier.
choice between, well, it is. If it's a choice between a connection and a direct flight, unless it's, I've got LA coming up. I don't know if there's anything direct. There probably is something direct from Fort Myers, but it's just Atlanta and then all the way over to Santa Ana. And I'm going to stay on the one that gets me the miles and I can get to a nicer seat on Delta because of my status with them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And I did that because I still have points. It's not that I have not flown Delta. It's just not my preferred. So I had plenty of points when we flew. So it was a business trip, and it was myself, my boss, and my boss's boss going up to visit a dealer in Minnesota. Which, you would probably be excited about, thinking, oh, you got to go home and visit people. No, we flew up, our flight left at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Flew up at 6 a.m, went to a 2.5 hour meeting, got back to the airport and flew back at 3 o'clock. So, but I used my points. I used my points, and I will say I felt a little bad, but not bad enough that I upgraded my seats.
Nice.
And
to first class or two?
Oh yeah, to first.
Oh, that's awesome. Funny.
So I sat in first on the way there and on the way back. My boss got upgraded on the way up, but not on the way back. And his boss, who's the CMO of our company,
oh my gosh,
she didn't get bumped either time.
Oh, dude. All right. But nice
felt
you
bad.
On that job.
Yeah, exactly. I felt bad, but I didn't all at the same time. Well, here's the difference. He got upgraded, so that's understandable. I paid for it. Like they paid for the ticket, I paid to upgrade. So
and did you tell that story? And
oh yeah.
Well, I'm sure, but
she's really cool. She's
that's
very
that's
cool
what
person.
you always say before you get fired,
right? Well, of course, you have to suck up as much as you possibly can.
Yes, no doubt. And of course, I'll be upgrading her the next time we fly together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's I have been through that before, and one might have been with Mr. Taylor. I'm not sure, but it was in one of the 22 cities we went to during a road show that we did together, and I think I was in first at least one time I can remember, and he's on the same flight going to the back, and he was gave me no shortage of trouble for that because he was the client.
You can't not. You have to.
It was awesome, but I think it was only one or two flights, and then I just stopped flying. Hey, when are you flying out, Bill? And then I changed my flight so I wouldn't have to see him going to a coach seat.
Nice.
No, he probably ended up first class.
Now I really have to. After you weren't on the airplane,
yeah.
And now I really have to buy him a cup of coffee. He can't afford to bump up to first class.
Oh, Bill can. Yeah, I just can't.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a fun part of I've taken over where you have not flown as much. Now I'm doing the flying, and the 6 hour, having lived in Wisconsin, flying to either coast was cake, or to Florida or to Arizona, no big deal. Now it's East Coast to West Coast is it's just an all day 6 hours each way, and that's just to get to Atlanta.
Yeah. So, and Nashville's, it's a little bit further east. So, it's like when I lived in St. Louis, it was easy going either way because they're right in the middle of the country.
Yep.
But Nashville's not horrible, but the flight to Minneapolis was an hour and 20 minutes. It's like nothing.
Exactly.
So anyway, but it was direct. It was fun. So on that story, did we talk about my real ID in the last episode?
I think we did off the air, but I don't think we did while we were on.
Okay, so I have gone in. I went in a few weeks ago to get my real ID because you need that now to fly unless you have other like passport and stuff like that.
Yep.
My passport expired a little while ago. It's past the ability to use it, because you can use an expired passport, but it's within a 2-year span. So you have up to 2 years, and then I think you have 5 years to just renew it rather than have to go through the whole process. I'm past 5 years, so it's an old. I haven't needed it, so why would I have it?
I don't know, but I always have one ready just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, I always have mine ready.
Right.
Yeah, and government people, if you're listening, I don't have 6. I have one of my 6 passports ready when yeah.
Well, it's actually not hard to have multiple passports anymore. That's a whole other story. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so I went to get my real ID. Everybody is backed up, and no one is getting it as fast as they would like to. So I have a piece of paper. I don't have my wallet, otherwise I'd pull it out and show you. So I have my piece of paper and I have my original ID. So I have been very nervous about this trip that we're supposed to take, and hoping every day that my real ID will come in the mail, and it still hasn't. So I call the TSA, because that's what the lady at the license place says. If it doesn't come in time, just go ahead and call and they'll tell you what to do. They were very nice. Don't get me wrong. Best customer service, honestly, that I've dealt with in a really long time, especially from a government agency. I was really impressed. That's a whole other story. They were not helpful when it came to what I should bring.
They're just being nice, but I'm sorry I can't help you, but you look very handsome today.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the problem is, and the lady was very nice and said, it really just depends on which airport you're in, because some are going to be a lot more, they're going to be sticklers to it, stringent, thank you, and others are not. So I'm thinking, okay, Nashville, probably not as stringent. Minneapolis will be stringent because it is a major airport. Not the biggest airport in the world, but a very large airport, very major. Yeah. So of course, for the last few weeks, my boss I have been making fun of myself. My boss has been making fun of me. That is just the nature of our relationship. We have a very good, joking relationship, and making jokes like, are you guys? And I was making this with my boss's boss too. And are you guys okay with the presentation, just in case I can't get on the airplane? Stuff like that. So I get to Nashville. I mentioned that the flight left at 6. Boarding was 5:20. They say for people that don't have their real ID yet to show up at the airport 4 hours early.
Oh, God. That's awesome.
But the TSA lines, the security lines at Nashville, don't open till 4 a.m.
I was going to say there are several like that.
Yeah, so I obviously didn't do that. I still wasn't going to show up 4 hours early, no matter what. But I did show up earlier, because you know me. I would usually show up to the airport about 10 minutes before boarding and just get through, and because I know Nashville very well, and it's that easy. Even if it's busy, I'm still through into the gate with plenty of time, and I'm still going to sit and wait.
That's awesome.
Especially and that's the beginning of boarding. You've got that whole 40 minutes of boarding, so I'm in the front seat. I don't have bags. I don't care when I get to, right? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I get to the gate. I'm all nervous. I took in my bag. I had my birth certificate. I had my social security card. I had my marriage license. I had my car registration. I had everything that I could possibly get. Everything that I used to get the real ID, I brought with me. I walk up to I'm the first person. I still have my TSA pre-check, and I'm still going to keep that. I walk up to the person at the TSA pre-check. I said, I'm sorry, I don't have my real ID card yet. I have my piece of paper and my old license. They told me to start with you, and then you just tell me I'm willing and able to go anywhere you need me to go, to do anything I need to do. I just need some direction. He grabbed the piece of paper. He said, put your license in the machine. I put it in there. He looked at it, said, you don't have a passport? I said, no, sorry, it expired, over 5 years ago. And he's like, okay, cool. Hands me the paper, grabs my ID, gives it back to me, and said, go ahead. That was it.
Oh, man.
I go to the lounge. The lounge just opened. Sorry for hitting my microphone. I'm sitting there, and then, my boss comes, my boss's boss come. We're sitting there. And then, of course, we're joking about what the return trip's going to be like.
Oh, right.
And so
later today.
Later today. So we go to the meeting, and then we're walking through Minneapolis airport, and I mean, they're laying into me. I'm laying into myself. We're making so much fun. Like my boss is like, I need to get your aunt's number so we can call to make sure,
Gosh.
I mean,
Yes.
really, and
Yeah.
we're having a great old time. So
Yeah.
I love this sort of thing, folks. I'm not one of, we're going to talk about sissies and wussies here later, but
Good.
I have no problem taking the heat and taking the joke. So we get up to the TSA pre-check line. All three of us have TSA pre-check. My boss's boss, Kim walks through, shows her boarding pass. I want you to hold that point. Keep that in your mind. Shows her boarding pass. Okay, she goes. I show my boarding pass. Okay, I go. Chris is behind me, shows his boarding pass, and they're like, you don't have pre-check. Folks, this is the point where I'm going to say karma is a bitch.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I'm gonna
go back.
We're gonna pause on Chris for a second. I'm gonna tell you my experience.
Yeah.
I get in line, walk up to the TSA guy, and before I have both things in my hands
to get into the pre-check line. Gotcha.
Right. No,
right.
yeah, they'll show the boarding pass to get into the pre-check line.
Got it.
So I get up to the guy who's checking licenses. Before I start saying I don't have, and he said, just put your license in. So I put my license in. He said, you're good. Didn't even look at the piece of paper. So here I am, all nervous that I'm going to be, especially in Minneapolis, and it was even less than, and it was busy. It was not busy. It was very, very busy.
Okay.
So
let's go back to Chris. Poor Chris.
Hold on.
So lot. Oh wait, hold on. More. Okay.
So we get through security. We go to the other end. Kim and I are waiting at the other end for Chris, and then we're waiting, and then I get a text from Chris saying,
"Oh no."
I went into the regular line, got up to the check, and they wouldn't let me through because my ID doesn't match my boarding pass. So they sent me back to the Delta desk.
My gosh.
So Chris is planning a family vacation that he's leaving on next week.
Oh my gosh.
And what had happened was when he was making the reservation, whoever was helping him with that put his daughter-in-law's pre-check number and all the information changed in his account except for his name. So now remember when I said we had to show our boarding pass? So he was trying to figure out how he got through Nashville.
Yeah.
But the thing was, he never had to show his boarding pass. He never showed his boarding pass until he checked in to get on the airplane.
Got it.
Because they don't check it anywhere else in security. They just check it when you get into line.
That's correct.
In the line.
It's just a driver's license these days.
Right.
Or for most places anyway.
For most places. So so he got in Nashville. He shouldn't have, but he did. And he had to go through it. So it was about a 45-minute thing. So,
guy.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying karma's a bitch, because we were making fun of me not being able to get in, and he ends up getting pulled aside.
Well, I have started looking for pre-check on my boarding passes because a certain airline somehow lost it and did not put it. And so I had to go back in my profile. And
get your KIN number or K.
Well, I had to
what is it?
do
KTI?
that. Yeah, the whatever.
Known traveler number. KTN.
Okay, I don't call it that, but that's what it is. You're right. But so I had to do that, and then I got somebody on the phone because I refreshed with, because thinking that my boarding pass would suddenly refresh to that. It didn't. I called, and within 5 minutes, she said, "Gotcha, done, refresh it." I said, "I did." Pre-check. Thank you. Because I do not want to face that at the security line. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It is. It really is. I know it's first world problems, folks, but still.
Well, it is. You're right about that. But when you travel and you go, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And this is why I still go way earlier than I need to. But this is why you can get away with 10 minutes early and you're good to go before boarding. Yeah.
Well, and let me put a couple of caveats on that. Our airport does show you how busy everything is. So you could go on the website and see how busy the lines are, how busy the parking is, blah, blah, blah. So I know ahead of time what I'm facing. And if it's going to be busy, or if I'm going during rush hour or something like that, I'm obviously going to go earlier. But I knew that at 4 a.m, I would probably be one of the only few people that were there. And I was the first one in the TSA pre-check lines.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
When
so that was my my trip, and boy was it fun. Actually, we did have a lot of fun. It you know,
awesome.
it was a very enjoyable trip, but
it's
yeah,
people
karma's
with
a bitch.
good attitudes to fly with, especially, you know, work friends, and yeah, that has been, and whether it's on the plane or, and I've done a couple of gigs already where we're in the same hotel, and get together after for dinner or whatever, and it's a really a fun time with if you like your coworkers.
Yeah, and I do. I pretty much like everyone I work with. So
yeah, same.
And if there is someone I don't like, I haven't met them yet. Let's just put it that way.
Well, you're not going to say it right now either, probably.
Well, I might, unless they're listening.
Which is, if you like them, they might be listening. Mm-hmm. If you don't like them, don't invite them.
Yeah. So I mentioned wussies and that sort.
You sure did.
So I don't know if you have been. I know. I don't know if you've been watching the news and stuff like that. Obviously, most of my news is marketing and advertising related, because the world depresses me. But I globbed onto one that I read about this morning on Instagram, and I also saw another post on something completely different that I'm not really going to talk about, but it made me really angry. And that it has to do with people being overly PC.
Okay.
So have you seen the news about the American Eagle ad?
Well, of course.
With what's her name? Sweeney.
Yes.
Why can't I remember her name? I can see her face. But anyway,
she has a face?
She has a face.
Just kidding.
The ad, folks, if you haven't seen it, is a jeans ad. And it says, God, I can't remember. I wish I remembered her name, because it's her name, blank Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney has good jeans with a J.
Yes.
And
well, no, I mean, it started off, it's a sign, and it started off
it's got jeans with a G crossed off with,
yes.
Yeah.
She crossed it off.
It's a really good marketing ad.
Yeah. It's a good commercial. It's unlike, I don't know, let's say Jaguars.
God,
most recent.
Let's not even talk about that.
Oh, we need to, because there's a story on that too.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about that. Let me talk about Sydney Sweeney.
So go ahead. Sydney Sweeney is a much
everyone
better
is
topic.
up in arms, because if you guys don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, not everyone. No, there's actually quite a few. The post that I was looking at,
half of the
was
population.
100, very much less than half the population.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the comments, I mean, there wasn't one person defending the other side in the comments. It was actually kind of refreshing, honestly. But everyone is up in arms because it's, for those of you who don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, she is a mid-20s, blonde, blue-eyed, gorgeous actress.
Very attractive.
And people are up in arms because she's blonde and blue-eyed and gorgeous. And they're saying, this is racism. This is no, it's a really good ad. It doesn't matter who the person is. If you've got a beautiful person, whether they're, Sydney Sweeney but because it was in the people were talking about, or it's Beyonce, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the point. And it just happened to be Sydney Sweeney, but the woke people, the super woke people.
Yep.
I'm going to say it like that, are all up in arms about it. And everyone else, including American Eagle, are like, it's just because we chose Sydney Sweeney. We would have used anybody that, we had a good deal with. We just chose Sydney Sweeney. And I'm just like, why do we have to be like this?
Well, and I think what happens is people on that side of things think that, wait a second, if you're not choosing someone else because of someone else that is not attractive, let's say, well, that's not what they were hiring. For the spot, they wanted someone attractive. Okay, so take the attractive one. Well, now you should have gone with someone of a person of color. Okay, so what you're saying is we shouldn't hire Sydney Sweeney because she's white with blonde hair and blue eyes. You are a racist.
Yes.
You don't not hire someone because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make your point, but it's
No, you
so
did.
evident to anybody that needs to understand that it's craziness. Racism is
Yeah.
it doesn't mean what the color is. All it means is you're choosing or not choosing someone because of the color of their skin or the color of their eyes or it's crazy. That
It is crazy.
racism. So we got to get away from that. And I'm
Yep.
so grateful that largely we are moving away from that.
Yes.
And so anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in, but
No,
I did, because
encompasses it. You encompass that entire tirade perfectly.
Well, and then to move on to your favorite, the Jaguar ad. And if you didn't see it, you need to check it out. You don't need to, if you would like to. It's edgy in terms of people being androgynous, and there's one guy wearing a dress, and it's kind of like, don't follow the mold or something like that. And because it's a British car, they spelled it MOULD or something like that. The the point is and in no place in the ad was there a vehicle. There was no Jaguar in that ad.
Yep.
Jaguar sales in the last calendar year, the last 12-month period, have been cut to about 10% of what they were. And it's just incredible how it's just blown up, and they don't understand why. But the CEO just stepped down. So ding.
Well, here is, and this actually goes along with our conversation from last week about my experience with the Stellantis, the whole Stellantis thing too. But this is a good example of how one company, American Eagle, knows its audience, knows its customer, and advertises to their customer.
Bingo.
Jaguar, you forgot who your customer is.
Yeah.
That type of community, that type of person is not buying Jaguar.
And it's not that different from what Bud Light did.
Yes. Yeah. You alienate your customers, you are going to pay. Why
would you do that?
That's someone going, I want to push an agenda over I want to push my product.
Maybe, but I still think some of it is and with Bud Light, it was the marketing person who said, "Oh, this is what we'll do. We've got these people. Let's expand our reach, and and somebody said, well, yeah, she's a chief marketing officer. Great. And then she got fired because she deserved it. And that stuff just blows me away, because she'll go on to another job and she will say, well, I did this and I really mixed things up. And someone will say, she makes things happen. And she'll get another job at another company, blow up again. And that's what some of these people do. They don't care. They know they don't need to, stay at one place.
They're pushing their agenda over the product that they're hired to sell.
But I don't think
this is the part that I don't understand either with someone like that.
Yep.
I know for my company is very small, but we have a department that department's only job is to tell us who our customer is, basically, and what our customers are doing.
Nice.
Every company has that.
You get marketing, and maybe, but were they not listening at Bud Light? Were they not listening at Jaguar?
I don't know. Probably. Or this person wasn't listening.
Right. Maybe, but somebody has to put the brakes on when that happens, in my opinion. But you understand marketing, and it's not about it. If you think that well, this is a great way to go, and we need to go more woke or whatever just to capture another segment, you are not figuring the cost of losing your existing clientele. And that is the part that's extraordinarily expensive. You can expand into another, sure, that's great, but are they going to replace your current client?
That is a great point too, because let's face it, you're not just, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I think I may have misstepped there. You're not just looking at your own customers. You are always looking for ways to expand your customer base
Conquest,
and move.
sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, there is an element to that, but you make a very good point. You don't want to expand into something unless that something could either augment or replace the customers that you might be leaving behind. So
Perfectly
I'm
said.
glad you made that.
Yep. Well said. Look, I think that it's great to have new ideas and so on, but you have to protect what you own
Yes.
before you. And this is something that certain companies has cost them dearly. Like, I don't know, Harley Davidson, for example.
Yep.
Because they forgot who their customers were, or they just said they're dying off anyway. So we don't need to appeal to them anymore. Well, they're not dead yet, and they have lots of money.
I could argue that Jeep did the same thing under Tavares. Probably not as bad, because you people were still buying Jeeps, but now they're suffering.
Yeah,
and even the Jeep pundits are like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I just don't know, and no one really does. But hopefully, they're going to reset. They have a little less to work on than other brands, but.
That's true. I just, it's interesting to me with Jeep because, or Stellantis more precisely, they're way down in performance, and most of the other OEMs are doing very well.
Yeah.
And so,
well, they don't make it easy to buy a car, period.
Well, that's a problem. And you, when you outprice the market, it's going to be tough.
Biggest problem is there again, and this is no reflection on the new CEO. We don't know enough about him now, but Tavares, the one who stepped down, blamed the customer. He wasn't
really
blaming
smart.
himself, wasn't blaming the company. He was blaming the customer.
Gosh.
Come on.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Some people. That's
just incredible. And yeah, you're just writing your death sentence when you do that. Yeah, let's blame our customers, the one who, that's right, they paid me.
Yeah, exactly. Incredible. I don't understand it.
Incredible.
I don't understand it.
No, I don't. So, what else is new?
Oh, I don't know. That one just got me all fired up. I went and got my basket this morning for vegetables, and decided to get in. We got some corn, lots of corn.
What? Some sweet corn, not field corn.
Sweet corn, right.
Some sweet corn. Oh, I saw a cool hack for sweet corn. If you take it off the cob, scissors in the end, and you like twist the scissors, and it separates the whole cob, and then so the kernels come off whole.
Interesting.
Kind of a cool idea.
It's kind of a cool idea.
Cut my hand off, but
I'm sure.
Just before I cut my hand off, I'm sure those kernels will come flying right off that cob. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cool, rather than cutting it down with a knife, because you lose the bottom part of the kernels when you do that. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
There you go.
Allegedly. That's
no extra charge.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Allegedly.
Other than that, nothing else new. That one just fired me up. It was a very good but very long week this week. How was your week?
It was good as well. A lot of content work, which is busy stuff, sitting on my butt in the office. So I'm secretly glad that I'll be traveling the next week. And
well, I wasn't going to tell you, but Lisa's secretly glad you're going to be traveling too.
She is very glad. I don't think it's any secret to anyone. Woohoo! Let me help you pack your suitcase.
Yeah. It's already packed.
Trust me, it's full.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's the weather down there? Is it cooling off a little bit?
It is still steamy. Hot? No, it's fine. But again, it's August now. August in Southwest Florida, and so it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I don't mind it. The pool is running about 88 degrees, which might seem like a lot, but when it's 96 and you hop in an 88-degree pool, you go, this is refreshing. So,
I can see that.
So it's working okay.
it's finally cooled off here. It was actually kind of fun because the trip I told you about was on Wednesday, and it was still in the very high 90s, like 97, 98 here in Nashville. Very humid, like 90% humidity.
Mm-hmm.
So very similar to Florida, I'm sure.
Yes, similar.
Flying up to Minnesota, the cold front had just gone through, so it got up to 80 degrees that day. But we got there, it was still in the high 60s, low 70s, and I mean, wearing a suit and just felt great. I was like, I don't want to go into the office. Yeah, yes. I was like, this is fantastic. I love it. This is why I always want to move back to Minnesota, right here.
That's awesome. But, so you said a suit. Did you have a suit and tie?
No, I didn't. Well? I don't wear ties anymore. I wore a tie for my last interview, and that's probably the first and last time I've worn a tie in 10 years.
Yeah, I don't wear them much anymore, but boy, sadly, I can go right back to tying it because I remember so clearly.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, it sort of is.
Yeah, but no, I don't.
With a noose around your neck.
Exactly. But that's exactly how I feel when I wear a tie.
Yeah.
And I always have, but I did it because but now that everything is just kind of loosened up quite a bit, I'd never wear a tie.
I don't either.
But
a jacket. It's nice to wear a jacket, a nice shirt.
Nice shirt. Yep. I ordered a shirt because I honestly haven't been wearing dress shirts for a while either, because I have polos that are, the logoed polos that we wear for work. It's not a stated uniform, but I call it my uniform. Which is also funny because Chris has 4 different colors. I have 3 different colors, but for some strange reason, almost every single day we come in and we don't plan it. We wear the same colors.
That's funny.
Talk about people making fun of us because it happened. And I seriously, I go down and I pick the day of. I'm like, what am I'm going to wear that one with those pants. And I show up to work and Chris is wearing that. Yeah. I do the opposite. I'm like, I wonder what Chris is going to wear today, because I want to wear the opposite. And it's hilarious. Anyway,
I would order a pink one if I were you. And
they don't have a pink one. Yeah, but that would be a good idea.
I think so too.
So anyway, yeah, it was lovely. But now the cold fronts come down here. Yesterday was like 84. Today's 85 high. Oh, nice. And it actually was cooler on the patio this morning than it was in the house.
Wow.
So it's very nice.
There is a change of pace, I'm sure.
I'm actually wearing long pants instead of short pants today.
Wow. Yep. I don't own any long pants, which looks good with a sport coat.
I bet. You're going to look great on the flight to California.
Well, fortunately, I'm in a day early, so I will be wearing shorts.
Oh. Interesting.
No doubt. That is so much better for travel.
I'm sure. Not.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Shorts? Come on.
I wear shorts around the house. Well, okay. Not that I don't say anything that's going to make me sound bad or stupid, because I say a lot of things that make me sound bad or stupid. But
this one,
my biggest issue with wearing shorts is I love to wear tennis shoes, and I think tennis shoes looks not on everybody, just on me. I think tennis shoes look really stupid when you wear shorts.
Well, if you'd stop wearing the knee socks,
I don't wear any socks.
Oh, that's the trouble. Not even in the short ones?
No, I do wear short ones, but you can't tell if you looked at my shoes. But I still think they look, and it's probably because I have such big feet compared to my body. But
what size shoes do you wear?
13.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 12, so
yeah, I'm thick, but you're also 2 inches taller than I am.
I used to be. I'm sure I've shrunk now.
Maybe 1 inch taller, but you're still taller. And I've shrunk too. I used to be 6 foot even. Now I'm like 5'11" and a half. So.
Well, it's coming, man.
But my feet are still 13s.
Somebody folded over. Now they're 14s.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's where you lost
everything's flowing
half
down.
An inch from. Yes, exactly. And that's not always a good thing.
No. But anyway, that's my biggest problem with shorts. So I wear shorts when I'm home all the time, but I'm usually barefoot when I'm home. Barefoot, or I'm wearing flip-flops. But I don't like to wear flip-flops out because they're not good for your feet. Let's just face it.
Well, okay, this will be way TMI. It's because of my meds that I'm on, I get some, and we've mentioned this, some neuropathy on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly it goes away. I can't explain why when I put on flip-flops.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure it goes away. I don't notice it anymore. it's so something about getting between those toes with the thong part that that does the trick. It's just the
Interesting.
weirdest
Or
thing. So I
maybe could
wear
it
them
be?
most of the time.
Could it be because? So let me ask you this before I go.
Yeah.
When you're barefoot,
Yeah.
does it go away?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Barefoot tennis shoes, slip-ons, whatever it is, work shoes, dress shoes. Yeah, nothing.
Interesting.
Flip-flops instantly.
Goes away.
I
So
don't notice it. I'm not
maybe
saying
there's
it
a
goes away.
thing in between your toes, like a
A trigger.
what do they call that? Not a trigger, a pressure point.
Oh, I guess that could be.
I wonder
I
if you
think
took
that's the
if you took
explanation.
some tape and actually taped where the thong from the flip flops went, and put that on before you put your shoes on. I wonder if it would do the same thing.
Hey, that's worth a try.
Why not?
Or
what's the worst that could happen? Nothing.
Or I could invent some dress shoe flip flops, maybe.
Hey, that's actually not a bad. You just came up with the next $1 billion idea.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
No one steal that. No one on this podcast heard that. Nothing.
Well, actually, we're not putting it up till Tuesday, so I have a couple of days to really make it fly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we may have talked about this before. So for a very long time, I've been wearing Brooks because they're very comfortable tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I have an issue. So I'll help you with the TMI. I have an issue on my right foot. I think we may have talked about it on the podcast before, but on my right foot, my big toe is, so the bones have gone or pushed together. So I can't actually bend my big toe up as much as I can on the other side. So if for the people that are watching, if you look at, I don't know how I can do this. I can do the flip of the hand, but no, I can't. But so if your toe goes up like this on your one foot,
yes,
my toe on my other foot only goes to about here. So about halfway. So I can't bend my big toe as much. So it can hurt to walk, but I like to walk. I like to hike.
You are a big walker.
So I tend to wear tennis shoes more than any other shoe. My dress shoes are like tennis shoes. But even with that, tennis shoes the ones that I've always picked tend to crowd my toes at the end. Dress shoes do the same thing. So someone I used to work with at my old job, Richard, he introduced me to a brand of shoe called Ultra, spelled with an A, Altra.
TRA.
And they have a wider box for the toes to spread out, because my toe doesn't bother me when I'm barefoot, which is probably why
they also make clown shoes.
Probably. Well, I mean, that's what they look like. No. So but it's been years since he introduced, and I never got them, and I just kind of suffered through, and now now I'm barefoot and I'm comfortable because it's not bothering me. I got these shoes, these Ultras, and oh my God,
really,
it was a game changer. I wear them now every single day because my feet don't hurt.
And
my toe doesn't
tennis
hurt.
shoes.
They're tennis shoes, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
But
do they make dress shoes too, or no?
No, they don't. Okay. Now, I will say I did go to a podiatrist once, and they ordered me special shoes with a wider box. But talk about clown shoes. They don't look good on dress shoes.
Yeah, I
know. But on tennis shoes, it doesn't matter, because you can't really tell. If you looked at those shoes, unless you were putting them like a side-by-side comparison where you can actually see that the box is bigger, you'd never know. And that's what I like about them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a success
That's why
story.
I was asking you those questions about barefoot and stuff like
that.
Well,
no, it's a great question. And I was thinking about that too. I was thinking, okay, you have the bigger box. Now, though, to make it look like a regular dress shoe, then you taper it from there forward. So yeah, then you would have it's a size 18. Why? I used to
but
play
it goes down
Celtics.
To a very fine point.
I could use these for self-protection too, though.
It's like Carrie Bradshaw's heels.
Oh, his heels?
Carrie Bradshaw. Okay.
Obviously, John Quaddy.
Carrie. Obviously, John is not a Sex and the City fan.
Oh, got it. So that's what's her name that plays Carrie Bradshaw.
Yep.
Okay, and she had
the whole show is all about her shoes. Come on.
Okay, sorry,
all
wasn't really
the old show, all the movies, and then the new show.
Yeah. Different people in the new show. I
Nope.
hope.
Nope.
Really, the same ones.
All the same people.
Okay.
They have a couple of new people because other people, you know, the one Samantha, she doesn't do the new show, so yeah, they had to replace her with a new character, but it's not a true replace. It's not like she's playing Samantha. It's a completely different character, but fills in that gap. Yeah. Actually,
I know of the show. I know, but I have never watched it.
You should.
More than
it's
3
horrible.
minutes.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, no, I need more of that.
Yeah. No, I watch it with Jen.
Thanks to you, we're back on Downton Abbey again.
Good. You should.
Oh my goodness.
Because the new movie comes out in a month now.
Well, we'll be done by then, I'm sure, because we're pretty much 1 or 2 episodes a night.
Yeah.
And
that's only 1 or 2.
We've commented on it that it's refreshing to watch something that's not all, you know, killing and beating up people. And I mean, there's war and there's people getting shot in the hand.
Yeah.
Jag. But it's a fun escape from, you know, some of the other stuff that we have been watching.
Yeah. No, I can see that. And, you know, I'm the only thing I'm hesitant to like about the upcoming movie is the fact that Maggie Smith isn't going to be in it.
Yes, I know. And she's so good, and nobody makes me laugh more than she does in the series. Oh my goodness. Just what an actress.
She really was. That's
but I like I also like Matthew's mom, even though Matthew's
I mean that dynamic is what made
it was so good,
so
those
funny
two together. Yeah, for sure.
Cousin Isabel.
Yep. I wouldn't have been able to come up with her name, but I could have pointed to her.
Yeah.
But so we're at the spot where Anna's boyfriend is getting out of jail now.
Gotcha.
Anna's husband. I'm sorry. Yeah,
her future husband. Well, no, they were married.
No, she was married. Yeah. Mr. What's his name?
Mr. Bates.
What's his name? Bates.
Mr. Bates. Right. Yep. John Bates.
Nicely done. Well done.
Yep.
Well played.
John Bates married Anna Smith.
Wow.
Which the third, I didn't know that her last name was Smith until the third time we watched Downton Abbey.
Oh, that's funny. Well, and who's the butler?
Carson.
I heard him narrating another show or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a month ago or so, but
yeah.
And he didn't quite have the accent, but close. But what a voice, man.
So, you know, he's actually married to, she was in the first movie. Yeah, she was in the first movie. He's married to another famous actress. I can't remember her name, but she was also in Harry Potter. She was the teacher that wore pink, that tortured all the students.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
Nope. No clue.
You'll have to look her up. She plays the.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That's very cool. Wow.
Oh, it's another big name movie. No, actually, I think she's in Bridgerton. She's in Bridgerton, the TV show Bridgerton. I don't know if you've ever watched it. I'm sure you've heard the name.
I watched half an episode and was done.
Yeah, that one's a little over the top, but
big time.
Yeah, but she's in Bridgerton. So the whole family is an acting dynasty.
They are
actors. Thespians.
Wow. Yes, they're thespians. Yes, they are. That sounds funny, but isn't.
Right, yeah,
it's still funny.
And I think that's a good note to end on. Since right now, for the last 5 minutes, I have you being frozen like this.
Oh, well, I hope that's on your end because this is my new Wi-Fi.
I don't care. You got new Wi-Fi?
We have fiber.
You got away from Elon?
Yeah, he's still there for another 3 weeks. No, it's $40 a month for Elon and $40 more for Elon, and so it's time to cut him loose.
It's been good while it lasted.
It was the solution for a while, and now I'm on the 1 gig fiber that is new to the neighborhood, and
very nice.
for $40 less a month. So I'm hoping it turns out to be a good decision, but I've got about 3 weeks left on Elon as the backup. And that's another problem. And I know we're going to fly here, but because all my Googs stuff in the house, the Google Home, is all on the other network. And to switch networks, you have to do each of the 19 devices individually.
I got a trick for you.
Oh,
how
good
I did
Lord,
it?
tell me. Please tell me.
Rename or change the SSID.
I did that.
Change the SSID on your new Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And use the same password as what your old one was.
Okay, I may need you to walk me through that. Not when we're doing the podcast.
No, of course not, because you don't want to give your Wi-Fi password or SSID out to people. But yeah, that's all I did. I just went in and I changed all of my, every time I got a new router, I just change it to the same SSID and use the same password, and everything just connects.
The SSID would be the difference, because I did use the same password thinking that would help.
Yeah, no, it has to be the same SSID.
But
you have to shut the old one off first?
Shut the other one off.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll connect.
Okay. I think I'll let you hold my hand through that.
Okay. All right.
If,
now that we're holding each other's hands, we're going to skip out of this episode.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Speaking of the Googs, head up to our the PoddiMouths website and check out all of our past episodes. Check some of our guests. We talked about Bill a lot today, so he's still connected up there. So go ahead and check out Bill's website, his blog, Vehicle Nanny, and all of the others that we have linked up there. And come back next week and say hi, and we'll see you then.
See ya.
You know what, John? You know what really helps? When I actually hit the outro button like this.
Oh, so I have to keep smiling.
Not anymore.
Nice. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, 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 oh.